Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falconpaladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be a cheese compilation for the month of June 2024. I got a great replay to start us off today. It is CharactR versus Papapanda. It's going to be Masters level cheese, bottom left. It is Papapanda from PT Hero with a pretty cool spinning logo with a... it looks like a vulture of some kind, and in the top right it's going to be CharactR, our Protoss player from Team All-In. Okay, so a PVZ Cheese sent to me over the Discord channel for submitting a replay for StarCraft 2. If you want to invite to the StarCraft 2, well, it's not a, it's basically it's a StarCraft server with other stuff. We got Broodor, we have StarCraft 2, we talk about politics and food and all sorts of fun stuff and pets and, man, it's a good place to be. So there's an invite link in the description for you if you want to hang out with me and other StarCraft fans. And it's going to be Nexus. What the heck, man? So CharactR throws down a Nexus in the southern side of Papapanda's base here on a dynasty or a dynasty if you're American. And a forge coming up from CharactR. Papapanda. This is going to go pool first here because the drone says, that is a forge. So I'm going to be cannon rushed here. So throwing down a pool and an extractor before expanding and not expanding is this Papapanda. Cancels this because he knows. He knows that there is stuff over here. Did he? Yep. Alright, so CharactR, you've had your cannon rush and your Nexus rush scouted. Is this a hard wall? Hard walling in the drone. Double gas. And no! Maybe he took these assimilators to prevent his gas being stolen, but nope. What is the plan here, man? Okay, we're gonna recall these probes and say, haha, these are my gold minerals, not yours, Papapanda. But what's the follow-up? Cybernetics core, good. Finally expanding here is Papapanda. Roach Warren and a double gas here. And yeah, Ravagers can go ahead and burn down this base super fast with Corrosive Bile. So I wonder how CharactR is planning to keep this base alive. Oh, this is great. Ravagers can just sit back here and fire on your probes too, man. There's not a shield battery here. I really just don't understand what the plan is here from CharactR. So our guy Papapanda. APM check on these dudes. About 280 for Papapanda, about 109 from CharactR. Playing it slow. It's about my APM. Okay, then double Stargate. That's the spirit. That's what we're here for. So now, yes, you need Ravagers. You need Ravagers for this. You need Ravagers for... There we go. So 2 Ravagers coming in. They're going to have a good time. But then I guess we're going to get a couple Void Rays on the follow-up here. Because what do you do other than Void Rays when you're cannon rushing as a Protoss, right? Come on. This has been since the beginning of all time. Wings of Liberty games were like, I'm going to go cannon rush. And then I'm going to follow it up with Void Rays. Ooh, 2 probes get wiped out. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. This little Ravager thing can shut down this whole play, guys. No shield batteries in this position. Cannon's taking hits. Where are your other dudes? Papapanda, we need more Ravagers. He's making 8 Lings. He's making another Roach. Wow, so cannon down. Now we can set up here. Yeah, just mess with these probes forever. But guess what's being chrono boost over here? Void Rays, that's right. Void Rays are... Oh my gosh, how do you not have more than this many Ravagers? He's got more Roaches. Is he counterattacking? Yeah, fine. He's counterattacking at the same time as... There you go. Using these Ravagers, which are going to die to this Void Ray. Queen can fight against 1 Void Ray, but not against 2 Void Ray. There are 2 queens, though, so 2 queens versus 2 Void Ray going to be pretty good. This is mining happily. Void Ray shutting it down. I don't know. I just think the Zerg player has enough here. He's at 24 workers. He's making a Ravager. He's making more Lings. He's going to be able to get up in here, but I think a Recall is going to be able to defend it too. Yeah, I would have loved to see 3 Ravagers way before this point. Void Rays taking down that gas. That's big. Roach Ravager production going to be really slowed down by the death of that gas. So, all right, you got to get up there. Some Lings are going to have to die. Corrosive Bile down to that cannon. Ooh, the Pylon, though. The Artosa's Pylon, that is powering all this stuff and providing the block. And is there going to be a recall? Are we just going to go? No, he recalls all the probes out of the main. This is your home now, he says. Dude, a fleet beacon? Are we making flux fanes? Or are we going to make some carriers off of one base? You're a crazy person. More queens. There is more queen here. There is more. Oh, you can't transfuse off creep, though. Ah, why are you so far off creep? Papapanda, no. Oh, there's a transfuse. Doesn't matter. Uh-oh. I think the Void Rays just won, everybody. I think that is that. Sure, character lost his main base. He doesn't care. Void Rays are here. They don't kill drones super quickly, by the way. You're building spores. He's building queens. He's trying desperately to do this thing. Oh, sure, a Tempest. That's what the fleet beacon is for. At no point did it ever cross my mind we would go Tempests in this situation, but hey. Here we are. We're making Tempest anyway. And yes, queens pop out. They're trying to focus down the spore, and they do. None of these Void Rays are dying, man. Character's micro here is amazing. Character throws up a Nexus in the top left. This whole giant army is not doing anything. There you go. You need to be hunting for expansions or coming down and trying to maybe kill this base while the Void Rays are busy inside your main. Love the Tempest. Love the Tempest so much here. It's just not even providing a ton of value, but it's fun. This is, oh, I was going to get away with it. No, why are you coming home? Why are you coming home? Are you going to... What he really needs to be doing is being over here, Corrosive Bile and dialing shield batteries, pylons, killing probes. Instead, his army's sitting right here. Like, boy, I sure hope a bunch of zealots don't show up and try to kill me. So Lings check this base, nothing. They're going to try to, I mean, obviously they know what's going on over here to some extent. Not all of it. They know there's Stargates now, though, obviously. God, that base is such a big deal. That base is such a big deal for character, because this is going to mine out. I mean, rich Vespine gas and gold is awesome. Shield battery overcharge. Get out of there. It's a shield battery overcharge, but okay, well. They get out of there now. Not too bad. This base is alive. I want to recall some of these workers. You're way oversaturated on this base. If you've got recall on cooldown, which I don't know. Okay, so Spore, Queen, Transfuse, all good. Corrosive Biles, throw down somewhere, trying desperately to hit something, but it's just hard. It's really hard to hit anything that can move with a Corrosive Bile, because dodging is so darn easy. I would love to see, a creep spread down this way a little bit. He keeps trying to come down here. Then there's no creep for transfuses or for speed for the queens. This is just character giving us some really nice micro. Like, really, really excellent, excellent micro here. I don't think he's lost a single... He lost a Void Ray at some point. I don't know when that was. So he recalls... There you go. Some of his guys up here. Puts them to work. It's 28 to 25 total workers. This game is bananas. Going after the fleet beacon. Not quite going to be able to get it. I don't think... These things had upgrades. Sure, maybe a +1 would have been able to do it, but... No. Oh, and he's like, where is this probe going? And then he doesn't check this. Are you kidding me? He sees it? Okay, he sees it. He just doesn't see it. I don't know if the Tempests were necessary here, but... The range is good, right? The range... against spores especially is really nice. Did you know this is here? You know this is here. You saw it, but did you see it? God. Ugh. Queen down. These queens are dying like flies. 6 queens have died. 2,300 to 2,300 resources lost. I cannot believe you're letting him get away with this. Hey, look, zealots are being produced now. the damage. Okay, a Void Ray does die there. Queen dies for it. The trade's back and forth here. There just isn't enough. Okay, never mind. Another Void Ray died. So now, you have enough Tempest to one. Oh my gosh, there are enough Tempest here to one volley down a Queen. Oh man, we're not even getting tectonic destabilizers, which is available at this point. I mean, probably have the money for it. Oh, that's it. We're GG. Trying to get Neural Parasite to deal with this. Hey, look what he did. He sent up some dudes to kill all this stuff. All right. This is maybe going a little bit better for Papapanda than it was a second ago. Shuts that down. This base is getting mined out. The income of a character is not hot. ATM. Oh, the main hatchery gonna go down. I mean, that's why the lair is somewhere else, because this one is so vulnerable to this. He needs Corruptors. Like, I appreciate the Neural Parasite idea. I really do. As it finishes up here, but, like, Corruptors would crush this. Okay, here we go. Neural Parasite. Bam. Got one, got two, but then you snipe the Infestors. Yeah, it's not enough. It was just simply not enough there. Spores burrowing up at the front. Takes a lot of, I mean, a lot of damage output here, but they have it. This base dying extremely slowly, but hey, it'll get there eventually. All right, so characters like, so this is not happening. Running out of cash. Like, throwing down a Spire 4 minutes ago would have been incredible for Papapanda. But he is 100%. Yeah, he keeps getting Neural Parasites off, but then the target fire on the Infestor is perfect. So it's barely Neural Parasite at all. We're basically just donating Infestors to this thing. I think even Fungal might be better, so that you can't kite the Tempests as well. So the Queens get a few more hits in off here. 40 to 21 army supply. Papapanda has cash. He's getting Burrow. He's not quite sure what else to do otherwise. Man, my kingdom for tectonic destabilization, but yep, so money running out, gas running out, 130 gas left on that rich festing guys there. We're one volleying down Queens again, and that's a Chi-Chi. Character gets the win in a really, really fun, weird cheese game to start us off here today. My goodness. That was amazing. Like, that was an absolutely incredible display of cheese from Character. Traditionally, I like these games to last longer or less time than 7 minutes, but also, if they're crazy for longer than that, it's all right. And that definitely is this to a T. This was nuts. Character ended up killing 20 Queens. All 5 Infestors, lost 1 of his Tempest today. Has a total of 8. That's some incredible Tempest rushing stuff here out of Character. Lost all 3 of his Void Rays. That's okay. The Tempests were the big plan anyway. Tempests do way better against Queens than Void Rays do. And resources lost 8,000 to 6,000. It was very even there for a minute. But then Papapanda started losing stuff big time. And that was it. I think going for Infestors was probably a mistake. He needed like a Muta Corruptor kind of a thing would have been pretty great here. Never really had the economy to do all that, though. I mean, Character was dead is the thing. The counterattack up to the main base was great. Finding this eventually was really good, too. Character had enough money to throw down another expansion, which he probably should have done at some point, but he's also microing his face off up here. So APM really never got anywhere high. Average of 131. Papapanda's average APM was 310, so APM is not everything. Let it be said. Let it be written. Let it be known. So GG for game 1 of our cheese comp. We'll go into game 2 here, but man, hit the like button if you enjoyed that. That was a ton of fun. GG Character. Hey, it's GM Cheese. It's ProbeScoutt and Kaozfate. Top left, going to be a red Terran player. It is Kaozfate from the New Angels. And in the bottom right, ProbeScoutt from TGCF. I don't know what that is. Kaozfate says no cannons. All right, ProbeScoutt, what do we got here? ProbeScout's been on the channel a bunch before. He's competed in some of the previous tournaments that I've run on the channel as well. ProbeScoutt says cannons would be a dishonor. Indeed. Indeed it would. Kaozfate says, but why? Why would they be? Oh man, is this cannon rushing? After we've talked about cannons for the first 30 seconds in this game, maybe it's a Nexus. Okay, it's going to be cannons. All right, ProbeScoutt, you've got some plans. Kaozfate knows about the threat of cannons here, knows ProbeScoutt is really good at them, and is like, no cannons. But then, okay, wow. This is just in-your-face cannon rush type stuff, man. Okay, and it's all about how you respond to this as the person getting cannon rushed. So you cancel this one, probably. But look at Kaozfate. All of his mining is gone. No, he cancels that one. And that one. And this one just dies, but then he's down here canceling those pylons to get a bunch of cash back to do this. Oh, this is so annoying. This is so frustrating to deal with. The probe is still alive. That's a big deal. If this probe dies, things get tough. Okay, the probe died. Things get more tough. That's why you usually send a second probe over, which is what happened here, obviously. Cannon done. Hey, this is basically what we saw with the MackWinston game, just a little bit. Oh, gosh. Oh, that probe dying. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Yeah, so bunker up. Gas sort of coming in here. Not exactly. He's using SCVs to a... losing SCVs to make sure that this doesn't happen. Then you make a zealot on the follow-up here. Yeah. ProbeScoutt. MackWinston's been watching some cheeses, hasn't he? This is exactly what MackWinston did earlier in this cast here. Earlier in the compilation. So, high ground pylon dies. Cannon has no high ground vision, but then a zealot shows up to provide high ground vision. La 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 la. Oh, and a marine dies. Dude, this is a 4-kill cannon. 4 kills! No! No, you can't hold position in a position where a cannon's shooting you in the face. So now the zealot could maybe hack away on that barracks a little bit. That would be pretty cool. But seriously, guy, you have a lot of gas. Not there we go. Factory. Ugh, another SCV dies. This is a 7-kill cannon. 7 kills. 5 SCVs and 2 Marines have died to this cannon today. Robotics facility. Proxied on the follow-up here. Double gas happening from ProbeScoutt. He has, there you go. He just started that gas because he's only got about 100 of it. So this is smart. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Look at this. Look at these players. Oh, Marines though. Marines are squishy though. Ha. Stalker out. Firing away. Factory. Just about done. Dude, that barracks is on fire. It needs to be repaired. That means more SCVs pulled off the line here. Shield battery to fall back to as necessary. An immortal, I guess? Yeah, so an immortal getting fired up here. This is tense. This is getting intense all of a sudden. Starport, bam. Cyclone Marine. Love the Cyclone in the hands of a good player. Everybody does. Everybody loves a good Cyclone in this situation. Robotics Bay on the follow-up, too. Maybe, oh, Proxy Disruptors is fun. Yep. Just, you know, don't let the Terran player feel complacent. Make him come repair stuff. Ooh. Get inside the bunker. Immortal says, bunker? What bunker? And just chunks it down. Immortal says, Cyclone, what's Cyclone? Barracks has to lift because the Immortal was going to kill it anyway. SCV is performing a citizen's arrest, but no, definitely not. Shield battery healing, more workers dying for that maneuver. It always hurts when you try to use workers to make a citizen's arrest and then it doesn't work and you lose all these workers and nothing on the enemy side dies at all. Shield battery. Yeah, Cyclone, you can't kill me. I have 2 shield batteries and cannons. This is crazy stuff. Is it ProbeScoutt? I want to say it was ProbeScoutt who was like the master of the Proxy Tempest shenanigans. Oh, now it's War Prism Fancy Micro. Oh, man. I don't know about this. 22 to 7 workers. And I think this is just it. This Cyclone is alive, mind you. It only has 1 kill. Ooh, a Siege Tank got out, but this is done. It's 22 to 3 workers. Kaozfate can't produce anything else here. His production capabilities are bad. He's making an SCV to fix that problem. But 16 to 11 army supply is not ideal. We're going to make a disruptor, of course. Of course we're going to make a disruptor. For the hilarity of it. Siege tank. This is putting you on a bit of a timer where you got to go at some point. Probably when the second, the immortal and the disruptor are ready to go. Oh, gosh. Siege tank. Disruptor comes in to absorb some shots. Tank dies. Did he use... I think he used the disruptor to tank there a little bit. Cyclone dying is pretty much the end of it. Although, like I said, it's pretty much over here anyway. Protoss all up in your base. Cyclone dies. GG. That's it. Kaozfate leaves the game. Does not GG out. And bam, ProbeScoutt with it not... I mean, is it a cannon rush? Sort of. It's a cannon rush that then morphs into a proxy disruptor immortal build. So not really a cannon rush at all, is it? No. Great stuff, though. That was disgustingly effective. Very, very, very impressive from ProbeScoutt. But again, he's a GM player. So what do we expect from this dude? We expect this kind of stuff. So did he cannon rush? I'm going to go with no. He used a cannon to allow his proxy immortal disruptor stuff to work. How about that? How about we say that happened? 9 kill immortal, pretty good stuff. 2 kills, 6 kills, and 2 kills on the stalkers. Pretty effective that way as well, and that's a GG. So we have more cheese coming. I'm not sure any of it is ProbeScoutt, but he is represented, and that's nice. Next up, who knows? Hey, it is more ProbeScoutt. And it's you, bottom side of Amphion. It's a red Protoss player. It's you from the Hyper One clan. And on the top side, it is ProbeScoutt. Oh, let's reverse those colors, obviously. So ProbeScoutt here playing Protoss. You, Protoss as well. For some reason it said the MMRs for this game are 4,900 and it was like 5,400 for the other one. I'm not sure if... I guess these games are maybe from different times over the last few months here, when ProbeScoutt was maybe a little bit lower in MMR than it was for the game that we just cast, which was a higher MMR. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's Amphion, ProbeScoutt, moving out. He's got plans, and they involve a forge. So, a lot of forge firsts today from Protoss. If you're out there laddering, stay safe, man. The forges are coming. So, Probe comes in. ProbeScoutt, again, not too incredibly interested in hiding what he's doing today. Honestly, I think... Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is the 3-pylon wall cannon behind it play. It's pretty sweet. It is honestly pretty impressive stuff here. Yu is not responding to this at all, except he sort of is. He says, never mind, I guess we can just let you in there. What is happening? Why did he cancel that? It was awesome. 2 probes is not enough to kill a cannon before it comes up. Oh, he squeezed in a 3rd one, though. 3 cannons, yes. So I think... this cannon is going to be dead. Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a canceled cannon. Yep, canceled, gets the money back. Uses it to throw up a cannon over here, which the probe... Oh, now the probes are in probe jail! He locks these guys in. The other ones are not in probe jail, but the zealot is out from you. He's fighting hard here. Okay, dead. Okay, and trying to make his own zealot down here is ProbeScoutt. Pylon down. Still powered by other stuff, though. This is really chaotic PvP, man. Another pylon comes up from ProbeScoutt, so the power to this is great. Zealot comes out this side. Hyper One, oh, not Hyper One. You recalls all the stuff out of jail and gets it over here. What a sick move. This game is crazy good. The moves on both sides. ProbeScoutt fighting you, fighting so hard. APMs on average, 230 to 159. You not playing quite as fast, but doing some sick moves anyway. A Zealot comes out from ProbeScoutt. It's in the probe jail. Kills a probe, though. And I don't... This is a lot of lost mining time from you. You basically basically just fighting at the stage with probes, which against a Zealot, not going to be a good time at all. Well, he does have a Zealot of his own, and he finally depowers the gate. Oh my gosh, the 3 gates that ProbeScoutt has here. Zealot comes out, dies. Probes fighting. Zealot fighting. He's trying to get some mining done in all of this chaos. Okay, so then we repowered both of the gateways. Corona boosting out a Zealot. These pylons are getting focused down big time, mega time, because as long as they're depowered, no Zealots can come out here. You brings another one in. I think you has held this. I think he's depowered everything that ProbeScoutt was trying to do. His proxies are dead. All the money he spent on these gateways, not happening. He doesn't have another gateway to make stuff with. He could fire one up here. He gets double gas stolen by you. And on the way to the other side here, Zealots moving across the map. Use gateway. It's way down here, but it's been providing some important Zealots today. And he hard walls. No, probe gets another probe in. Hang on. Locks everybody out. Oh, this is crazy stuff, man. Gets a cannon up in his mineral line so that Zealots can't easily just wipe out his entire economy. This is ProbeScoutt, the follow-ups to the plans when they aren't going perfectly today. And then he gets a cannon behind it, too. He can hit these dudes. So the Zealots come in. The probes need the help here. The two Zealots will kill this cannon. Yeah, he needs to fight. And he is. He's fighting. And GG. ProbeScoutt gets the win. Oh, because he can't deal with this cannon. And his Zealots on the other side didn't get the win. ProbeScoutt, this cannon saved his butt big time. Holy crap, that was only 4 minutes? That was crazy good. Resources lost, 1,300 to 400 here. ProbeScoutt lost way more. But the future is not looking good, right? For you. This cannon's a big-time problem. Oh, he got another Zealot in the mineral line. He's got a Zealot here, too. But the Zealot can fall back to this cannon, and that makes it incredibly tough. Yeah, he's just playing it out. Playing out in his head. And yeah, part of it is that you had to have so much lost mining time to try to shut this down that he didn't have as much money and he didn't have enough stuff, and it was a tough go. So GG, man. ProbeScoutt gets the win. I thought you had it for a minute there, but man, when the plans don't go well, the best players adjust and come up with new plans, and that's exactly what happened. Man, this hard wall at the top of the ramp would have been GG too, but ProbeScoutt managed to barely slip it in before the third pylon came down, and boof. Got this thing done, beautifully done. Had enough money to save to go pylon, 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 cannon. And these gateways are all still here and beautiful. That was a lot of fun. That was maybe my favorite one of the day so far, absolutely. So GG! We got another couple cheeses left, so hit the like button if you haven't already. Game 2 for the Cheese Comp for June 2024. It's going to be squirrlMastr and TheSwiss back on Dynasty. Good map for cheese, man. Top right, it's going to be squirrlMastr. Bottom left, it's going to be TheSwiss, a subscriber of mine. Super cool dude. Let's go ahead and see who's going to be the cheeser here. Sometimes people that I know are the cheeser, but sometimes they be cheesed and send in the replay. So, weird place for a pylon, but let's go ahead and see what Swiss's plan here is. So, if you want me to cast your cheese, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. Make sure, again, it's 7 minutes or under, unless it's like some ongoing saga past 7 minutes, right? Just make sure it doesn't turn into a macro game. Like, there's a cheese, and then it fails, and then it's a macro game for 10 minutes, and then somebody wins. Like, that's not cool. We're not here for that. We need a cheese that is decisive. Somebody wins with it or somebody loses with it. And I think that's what we're here for. Let's see. What? The higher level you are on the ladder, the more likely it is that I'll cast your game. Right? So character, excuse me there, goodness. Character and Papapanda there were higher on the ladder than someone who's a bronze leaguer, so they're going to get some a little bit of benefit of the doubt there. Yeah, so he hides his gateway here. No worker rushes is a rule too, so if you send me a worker rush, unless it's some crazy twist on worker rush we've never seen before, don't send it. And that's pretty much it. Those are the rules. Okie doke. Proxy pylon up here for the Swiss. Again, in this position where all the cheese happens, man. Is he going to use this to warp in on the other side of the minerals? I kind of like that idea, actually. So SCV comes in, says, you don't have anything. Let me check back here. Oh, you do have stuff. All right. So, it's not the best hiding position if you're trying to hide stuff. But it's better than nothing. And he doesn't actually even look at the whole thing. Doesn't see a cybercore coming in off of one base here. Yeah, I don't know if you want to expand if you see that happening, squirrlMastr. Just a thought, dude. So there's the gas, making a marine. He's worried about getting I don't know, not cannon rush, because he sees ye old gateway. Swiss expanding himself here. And barracks factory. So 2 racks and a factory here with the expansion, with the double gas. So yeah, I think at some point he just needs to start making stuff. Also, always check your own back area when someone's cheesing you, especially on this map. He still hasn't scouted the cyber core. Okay, wait, now he knows there's a cyber core. Because there's a stalk. Okay, I'm not sure he knows there's a stalker out because he's just scouting with this Reaper. squirrlMastr has no intent on actually killing anything with this Reaper. He's just scouting around. I mean, it's fast. It's good for that, but they still don't know there's a cyber core, which is hilarious. Another Chrono Boost being tossed down to get Warp Gate because, by golly, we need Warp Gate. We need it. And I'm looking for, like, DTs or... No, we're not doing any of that stuff. We're just going regular 4 Warp Gate here. Saying those words brings the nostalgia back. Do you guys remember? You guys been in the StarCraft 2 scene long enough that you remember in Wings of Liberty when 4 Warp Gate joined the party? And it was so friggin' hard to stop. And it was killing everyone. And finally, people came up with some builds that actually stopped the 4 Warp Gate in its tracks. And then it went away. For a while there was a 5 Warp Gate, and there was like a Korean variation on it that was really strong still. But for the most part, it pretty much died. But that's what this is. I mean, there's an expansion too. Part of the thing is that with the start of 12 workers that they upped from like 6, the builds are all weird now, right? So you basically get an expansion even when you're cheesing these days a lot of the time for something like this. So we're just slow warping in adepts over here, getting resonating glaives. squirrlMastr decided to not really... Oh, gonna lose the stalker there for no reason. And he's got a 6 Marines. What the heck is your factory for? You have a factory and a starport. Come on, squirrlMastr. I need you to build something other than Marines right now. A medevac. A medevac. Hooray. We're chrono boosting the upgrade. We certainly are. So it's not as much a 4 warp gate as it is a resonating glaives. Kind of a deal here off of 2 base, which we don't see against Terran all that much. All right, at some point you're gonna go in, and that's oh. Once again, the man gets to the position to scout what's happening, and this time he does. He says 800 adepts. What did I do in my former life to deserve this? Resonating glaives, come on. Come on, done. Resonating glaives is done. Immediate shade on in. It's gonna be a fight of resonating glaives versus... Well, we're just gonna sit in here and fight. Oh, the Marines are like, sorry, SCVs, run for your lives. We don't want anything to do with you. Oh, there's a Widow Mine. Dude, the Widow Mine coming in and firing on these Marines is pretty hot, actually. Ugh, the friendly fire, not good there. Dude, look at the tear through these Marines. Yo! Man, remember when Adept Phoenix was all the rage because Adept 2-shot Marines? They don't anymore, but Resonating Glaive kind of makes it feel like they do. Holy smokes, 26 to 13 army supply, more Adepts coming in. Guess what a good answer to Adepts is? A Liberator. Honestly, not bad at all. La la la, shading. Ooh, can't shade into the natural unless these doors are open. What? Just bringing the SCVs in to fight this? Don't do that. Oh, trying to repair the orbital, but then you just... But then you die. Oh, I don't know about this choice at all. But okay, this is chaos, man. What's happening up here? Can't see. Liberator, no! Why did you leave them to die? GG! The Swiss gets the win. Oh, because another group... Did they shade in? Where did they come from? Ah, they just shaded from down there. Oh, okay. So while this is happening, they shade in. They get these SCVs, and then these SCVs are dying. The Liberator's like, I can't cover both bases at once, man. Also, squirrlMastr has no money because he's trying to repair the command center, and yo. Okay, that was good. That was really, really fun. Oh, then warps in a bunch of stalkers to deal with the Liberator. Nice follow-up from the Swiss. Excellent, excellent, excellent example of cheese there. I like it a lot. So, GG, well done, the Swiss. We'll keep this ball rolling down the hill to more wonderful cheese. Hit that like button. We're on Oceanborn for game 3. It's going to be MackWinston and phazed. What's up, Mac? How's it going? Bottom right, MackWinston. Top left, going to be phazed, a PvP here. Spinning Raynor portrait here for phazed. He's playing Protoss, but Raynor is one of his favorite players, which is fair. Mac tells him he's being cheesed. What a scholar and a gentleman he is. Okay, says phazed. And then he just leaves. Alright, y'all. You should probably try this on the ladder sometimes, huh? Especially if it's in a matchup you don't like very much. Maybe it's your mirror matchup. I know Terrans hate TvT and Zergs hate ZVZ. Maybe Protoss hate PvP a lot too. I think they do, but they also hate PvT. Anyway, yeah, man. Sometimes maybe come in here and say, hey, you're being cheesed. And then see if they just like, I don't want to deal with it. And they GG out and you get some MMR for it. You get some ladder points. It's great. All right. So that was Mac with some with the cheese here. It worked. It's mental cheese. We have that sometimes. And you know what? I'm going to throw in another MackWinstoner here just because that was short and I want to see what Mac's actually doing on ladder instead of just playing mind games. But that was great. Okay. Mac, what else you got? Site Delta, Mac's back, top left, MackWinston, bottom right, it is XNetman. Mac does not say he is cheesing, he tells him to have fun, etc., which maybe could imply a good luck in there, but it doesn't say it. Intriguing. Okay, what's up going on in the world here? Oh, Inside Out, man. Have I told you guys to watch Inside Out yet? It's so good. Took my kids there for Father's Day last week. Really, really fun time, heartfelt, funny, warm, just a wonderful, wonderful movie. It's made like $750 million so far, which is more than Dune Part 2 has made. And Dune Part 2 is a huge hit. So, like, well done Inside Out. Turns out, if you just make well-done movies for kids, you make a whole bunch of cash. Just the well-done part seems to be something Hollywood is struggling with right now, though. Like Lightyear. God, you guys remember Lightyear? So, yeah, sometimes they're bad. But you can get a gem every once in a while, and that's what Inside Out 2 is. Okay, so we're cannon rushing this Terran player. Not even really trying to hide it. Oh my gosh, just trying to hide it. How is that not in vision? La la la. Ooh, and then sends the probe to come in from this angle, not from this angle, just to make sure that the Terran player doesn't see it come in from over here and go, what was that? So this is nice. Holy, 2 gas open. Looks like a Marauder rush. I've seen some games from Hearthstone where he's done this. I know what this is. This is Marauder Rush shenanigans. But Mac's like, I will counter it. And by counter it, I mean throw up a gateway and then a cannon, blocking the cannon in so you can't kill it. Ah, this is tough. This is tough. And then a second pylon and only one. Okay, so he's like, this pylon will kill it. He's got to make some split-second decisions here. Okay, pulling all of the SCVs off the line is a decision. Certainly is. Okay, bunker coming up already. We saw that. Marine out here too. Cannon up. Can it save that high ground pylon? It's hitting the Marine. Are you kidding me? Yeah, another SCV goes down. Okay, fighting the bunker. Fighting the bunker. Gotta repair the bunker. Chaos is happening. That high ground pylon is going to die, but probe gets up there. Throws up another pylon that will give some temporary vision here. I don't know about this. I don't know about this cannon rush. Cannon rushing a Terran is tough beans. Immediately throws down a factory. By that, I mean he had a minute where he could have been doing it and didn't. Like, honestly, Terran fans, if you're getting cannon rushed, throw down a factory. Like, just do it as soon as you can, as soon as you have enough gas to do it. Because as soon as you get a tank out, guess what happens? The cannon rush dies. Man. So, I don't know. I'm still not feeling great about this for Mac all of a sudden. I like sending a Zealot in, though. That's great. Zealots harassing. Everybody worries about a Zealot when it's in your base. Everybody goes, no, Zealot. Good micro from XNetman, though. Netman here is doing some excellent work. Like I said, I like his response. He moves the barracks back. He's got the bunker. Come on, Tech Lab. Tech Lab. Netman. Netman. Okay, well, Netman's going to lose this game because he didn't make a tank. Hang on. Tech Lab. He's not, like, super on top of this. No, no. Guys, don't get dragged into the... Ugh. You gotta hold position, your dudes. I'm sorry, but you do. Land the barracks. Keep making Marines. I thought he'd landed it already. He thought he'd landed it already, too. Oh, no. Make a tank. You have supply. You have a Hellion. What? No. Netman, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Okay, well, that was nice. He killed that pile and immediately transferred to the second barracks here. Bam. Okay, okay. So Netman alive. Oh, Adept gets all in here. Gets a kill. Okay, but Hellion. Repair the Hellion. Adept just flees. That's fine. Build a tank. Holy crap, he's building a tank. Okay, tank. And then, like, I don't know, maybe a Cyclone or something because... I saw a Stargate. There it is. There's a Void Ray coming. Marines can handle that pretty effectively. Ooh, the Adept found the position on the ramp where high ground vision is granted. Just more and more Marines here, guys. Siege tank, Marine. One tank, maybe a Cyclone next, right? Love to see that. Ooh. Got an SCV kill. Adept does die for it, though. And then this guy wanders into cannon range. Okay, siege tank up. Siege tank. Siege tank. No, the repair's too late. The bunker dies. There is a bunker. Okay, okay. So, let's see if the Void Ray wants to engage with this tank when it's got a bunker with 3 Marines in it protecting it. Shield battery does heal somewhat, but... Ugh, Adept dies. Another Adept makes it into the mineral line. Prismatic alignment on the tank, repairing it, repairing it, repairing it, repairing it. No, it dies, and the Void Ray doesn't even take all that much damage. Nice micro there. We're making a Cyclone now. Okay, Cyclone now. Starport Engineering Bay, trying to one-base this thing. The Void Rays, though. The Void Rays. The sign of the most cheese today. Oh, right in the mineral line. There are 4 Marines. A Cyclone is out, but... can it kite well enough? No, it cannot. Void Rays are fast, man. Oh, Netman with the bad manner. Mac gets the win with the proxy Void Rays. That's the spirit. That's how we do. Wow. So that was great. I was worried for a minute, but I think Netman was just too late on his plays. Too late to get a tank out. Too late to repair the bunker. Too late to continue making more Marines. Like, just everything that he did was just too late, and MackWinston is more on top of it, and that's how you get a win. Netman trying to expand up here. Mac already has a second base. Not that he's mining from it, but that's okay. So, GG, Mac. We'll see who's next. Oceanborn. Site of a game featuring Krullus, our Protoss player. He's red. We know this dude. And top left, a mysterious barcode player who is a blue Terran. Let's see who's going to be the cheeser here. We never know, do we? So yeah, thanks everybody for watching the cheese compilation. I do appreciate it. It is fun to cast, and it's fun to get comments. I do read every comment anybody ever makes, because my channel is not big enough for me to not do so. So, barcode. Throwing down a supply depot. And Krullus here. It's going to be a forge. It's going to be a forge. It's going to be a gateway. At the back of the base here. Interesting. Interesting place for it. We'll see if that comes back to bite him, but... I don't know. Walling off against Terran, especially if it's going to be a Marauder rush, is a very, very bad idea. So, hard walling against the depths. Super early here is our barcode player. Got ourselves a gas. So it's going to be a Reaper expand timing, maybe. Ooh, second gas. Maybe not. let's see what the decision here is after the first barracks. It's going to be... Oh, so he partially built the supply depot to block scouting probes. Finish the barracks, and now we're going to finish the supply depot. It's a marine. We got double gas here. Bam, 100 gas. Factory. Okay, so well done here, Mr. Barcode. You know this build. The probe says, I'm going to go ahead and do a proxy here. That is a scouting, not a scouting probe, it's a proxy probe. So 2 gate and a cybernetics core and a pylon. What are we going to do with this factory? Maybe it's Mass Cyclone. Mass Cyclone is fun to play and fairly effective. Especially against Zerg these days. Warp gate getting researched. So I don't think this is going to be a Stargate. Okay. So it's a robotics facility. Maybe a warp prism will be coming out of this and warping in charge lots. Or hey, resonating glaive adepts. The theme here. So tech lab here on this factory, a starport. So it's a 1-1-1 build today. On a single base. No expansion. What are we doing here? So tank, very good. Yeah, man, this is going to be some gateway unit spammed with a warp prism. Maybe just stalkers. Stalkers are good. Especially if you don't have very many marines. Ah, get out of here, probe. Haha. You see how many marines I have. So if this is a one-base play, man, you really, really need to get some damage done on the other side. But... Scout? No, he doesn't... Okay, look. So this is good if the other player is one-basing, but you don't know that. There we go. Alright, so a tank and like 7 marines until you expand. Weird stuff, dude. A liberator and then another tank and an immortal. Okay, so not a warp prism. Got an immortal, 2 zealots, 2... What is this play? This is like a variety box of chocolates you're throwing down here. Against 2 siege tanks and a ton of marines. I don't like this from Krullus at all. I really don't. Siege tanks are going to take these sentries down. The stalkers are going to die. The marines are a bit of a problem, but if they've taken some tank hits, they'll die too. Engineering bay on the backside. Plus, the liberator is going to be a massive issue here. And again, more stalkers. Just a hodgepodge of, like, 3-gate robo proxy stuff coming from an angle that's weird. Ooh, moving at the exact same time. Oh, that's problematic. Oh no, Barcode. His tanks weren't sieged, and now he can't siege them. Oh, he loses one of the tanks for nothing. He picks up the other one. Oh no, that was just the worst possible timing in the entire world for our Terran player. Run, siege tank. Lift the wall, lift the wall, lift the wall. Okay, then get the tank up, siege it. Wall dies immediately. Everybody gets inside to deal with this siege tank. Ugh, siege tank dies. Where's your other stuff? Why are you not boosting? Ah! Do you not know about boosting? He doesn't get anything inside. He's just getting absolutely wrecked. Man, this army... Yeah, this went about as poorly for Barcode as it could have here. He was moving out the same time that Krullus was moving in. All of his workers are dead. What the... Oh, the liberator has murdered all of the workers. Whoa! Krullus lost his entire economy to 1 liberator. I should have been like, where did the liberator go? But I didn't, and I definitely should have, and suddenly... the production capabilities of both players is fairly bad. Okay, but a Banshee is being produced, so kill that. Okay, but really kill that. Before the... There you go. Before the Banshee comes out. That'd be a problem. But Stalker's okay, dude. That low-ground siege tank is not actually... That was not intended for Barcode, but by golly, it's working. Okay, Krullus expanding that way. Reprobing as much as he can. Oh. Natural base of Barcode is alive. He's going to upgrade this thing to an orbital. His income's going to be awesome with the mules. He already called down one mule from the orbital that is still alive. What? Then the Terran GGs. Oh, I don't know about that. You murdered his economy. You know you murdered his economy. It's 2 workers to 3, but you have mules. Your production buildings are still alive generally. You can be making... He's got 900 minerals in the bank. This is like a... I don't want to play this out kind of a thing. I lost my main. Isn't that the victory strategy for the enemy? Oh, no. Terran could have won that. Terran could have won that. Terran absolutely could have won this. Continue producing Marines here. Use the medevac to the best of your capabilities. You can deal with these dudes. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. I mean, GG Krullus. Absolutely. Dude, that Liberator could have been the game-winning thing here for Barcode, but Krullus gets the win. You know, these Stalkers and these Immortals coming down this ramp. Injured Marines, if you snipe the medevac, but then that's time. You're taking shots from the tanks. It's tough. I think it's tough getting down this ramp for Krullus. I really do. Yeah, land here. I mean, maybe don't land here. Land here. Yeah, I'd like to see that played out, but no. But yeah, basically something of a base race at the end of the game there. That was fun. Fun stuff. Thanks, Krullus. Thanks for sending it in. Next up, more cheese. Oceanborn. It's another PvT. Top left, FLORUX. And in the bottom right, it's going to be a Barcode player, Terran. Ooh, with the spinning default portrait. Remember the default portrait? Good times, good memories from Wings of Liberty, man. That was such a long time ago now. All right, so what's the play going to be here today? Who's going to be the cheeser? Based on what we've seen so far, it's going to be the Protoss. Terran has not done any cheesing today at all. No proxies, no, like, planetary fortress rushes, no crazy BC rushes or anything along those lines. They've just been the ones trying to play the game normally and generally getting their butts handed to them by the Protoss so far. So we'll see if Barcode can do something here. I don't recognize this FLORUX name. I'm not sure who the spinning portrait is either. Kind of looks like Albert Einstein without the crazy hair. Don't know what to tell you. So probe moving out, not crazy early, but that is a forge. So hey, guess what we've got more today, everyone? Cannons. Le canon. Oh, here we go. Bam, bam, bam. And does not get that one, though. Die. Yes, kills it. Okay. We're going to fight back here a little bit. Second probe coming in. That first probe dying is almost a guaranteed thing when you're cannon rushing. So, okay. So he's like, how about this position? Once again, the best players know how to adjust for what they need when things go bad. And bam, hard walls in. Cannon coming up in the center here. I don't know. That probe's like good enough. Bye. Oh, don't chase with this many SCVs. Don't do that. Okay, well, nope, now, okay, they stopped chasing, but they're not doing anything. Oh, he's proxying over here. Is he? Okay, so he abandons the main base entirely. Says, you can have this refinery, sir. No SCVs, though. Oh, he killed an SCV. That's bad. That did not need to happen at all. So we're just going to land down here. And what is this? What is this? Was he planning on Planetary Fortress rushing? Okay, so double gas follow-up here from FLORUX. I don't think he knows about this. He doesn't. Is he going to try to cannon rush this? I think he's going to try to put some cannons on this high ground, which is going to be really annoying to deal with if you're a Barcode here. Although he's not. What's the follow-up? Double gate, 2 gas. Barracks there. Is he pretending to do a planetary fortress rush? I feel like that's what this is. He's like, hey, I've got a command center in your base. Come and stop me. Yeah, but FLORUX is like, you're not upgrading it to a planetary. Why do I care if you have this in here? Oh, then he's building an engineering bay. Okay, that's funny. You could have been building an engineering bay 20 minutes ago. Okay, so FLORUX decides the cannon rushing time is over. And what we're going to do instead is deal with the cheese that's coming here. This is... You give up, FLORUX says. Barcode's like, heck no, I'm going to planetary fortress you to death, sir. I hope you know. Here we go. Bam. Upgrading now. Let's see if FLORUX responds to this at all. I love the SCVs attacking the dudes on the gas here. Go ahead. You can give up if you want, sir, he says. Alright, are we gonna let this planetary finish? I don't recommend this. The stalkers can't kill this before it finishes. There you go, with probe DPS. That helps a lot here. The SCV's dying. Okay, well... Oh, a little bit of repair happening. We're not killing the SCV who's repairing it all. That's a mistake. Dude, I cannot believe the delayed planetary rush worked. What is happening? FLORUX with the bad manner at that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, kill this one. Oh, but you're getting splash damage on those two. He's building SCVs out of the planetary to repair it. Oh my goodness. Dude, all the mining of FLORUX is dead. This is happening. Oh, there's a barracks down here. It could be used to build stuff. He's just building SCVs and command center. He's double expanding, which is very funny, mind you. He's double expanding down here with the cash that he's getting, not doing anything else. He's like, planetary just wins. Not worried about it. Ow. Dude, get high-sec auto-tracking. If you're just going to win with this planetary, give it the range upgrade at least. Ooh. Dude, it is a 22-kill, super delayed planetary fortress rush, which I think was the plan the whole time. It totally was the plan the whole time. Oh, that Artosis pylon is an Artosis pylon if ever I saw one. FLORUX doesn't have the money to do anything with these warp gates anyway. And blop. GG. That's it. I think he was planning on planetary fortress rushing, but then the cannon rush happened. And he made the command decision to evacuate here, continue with the planetary fortress rush. He forgot to make the engineering bay. He had enough money to make an engineering bay, and he just didn't. FLORUX, after the bad manner, which is very funny. Give up, he says, and the barcode's like, go ahead. You should give up. Yes, look at him kill all of his probes. 3 workers remaining from FLORUX, but one's here and one's here. And they're not mining, and that's it. I think FLORUX has just left the game. No, hang on. He currently has 0 APM. That's it. That's a GG. Come on, man. Come on. GG. Barcode wins it with a 24-kill planetary fortress delayed rush that was not taken seriously by Barcode at all, or by FLORUX at all. He should have had the probes over there attacking it much earlier with the stalkers that he had. He could have killed it. He just didn't respond properly. So GG. All right, we got one more cheese game remaining. So hit that like button, subscribe. There's merch available at falconpaladin.store. Check that out. We got more coming. Ghost River, TheSwiss is back. We're bookending this cheese comp with TheSwiss. Top left, going to be TheSwiss. Top right, going to be FrankieSendo. This was sent to me by Hyper1. Again, TheSwiss is a Hyper1 clan member. So, yeah, I guess he submitted it in Hyper1's Discord server. And he submitted it for cheese, for me. So, let's see why Hyper1 submitted it. Man, so many cannon rushes today. We did have a planetary fortress rush, as well as a proxy immortal build. So, yeah, man, lots of Protoss cheesing today. It's a gateway, not a forge. FrankieSendo, man. Are you cheesing? Nope, it's a gateway, not a forge. So, maybe it's going to be a DT opening? I don't know. Tricky to see here. Who is it going to be? Both players have the one gas. Both players probably going to get a cyber core as soon as they can, just to play it safe here. This looks very much like a regular style PvP today. But it was submitted for the cheese. And this is Ghost River. It's a very spooky map. See how spooky this is with the dead trees? We've got the spooky green river down here, and there's a skull somewhere around. There you go. There's a skull of like a mastodon down here. Okay, never mind. Going for the 1-gate expand is FrankieSendo. TheSwiss has the 2-gate cybernetics core. He's playing it safe and standard here. Gonna probably open up with 2 stalkers for defensive purposes, maybe move out with 2 stalkers. And 2 stalkers, when they show up and you don't have 2 stalkers, can be tough as a Protoss player. So TheSwiss gonna go ahead and fire up a sentry. So we're playing defense. That's not the right answer here. Just kind of guessing wrong a little bit. Yeah, throwing up a zone stalker here off of 1 gate, FrankieSendo, and then going for a forge. So, second base is way faster for FrankieSendo. Sentries are not actually good at killing people. Gateways are quiet here as well. What are you gonna do? You're behind. It's tricky, man. If you find out someone went for an earlier expansion than you did, I mean, here's the thing. Zerg players can punish that because Zerg players have speedlings and they run across the map and go, ba, 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 ba. You went for an early third and you're going to die, right? Although if the enemy has banelings, that can be tough. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about here. But it's harder for Protoss to get units across the map and like punish greed like this. Especially if you made a sentry, which is down here now. Oh, is TheSwiss doing hallucinated void ray shenanigans? I bet that's what he's doing. Ooh, hallucinated oracle shenanigans. This is a great cheese comp, man. One of the better ones in a while. I'm having a great time here. So the oracle comes in. All the probes run, even though no pulsar beam is activated. Oh, that's amazing. Forces him to... Wait, and then TheSwiss pylon blocks his mineral field. What the heck is this follow-up? How did he get a probe in here? I don't know, but the probe is dead now because that stalker go and kill it. Okay, but the good news is that FrankieSendo has another base here. Dude, put these guys to work. Put these guys to work. What is happening? I love the Oracle. Never actually attacked anything, but definitely put the fear of Oracle into FrankieSendo hilariously. Okay, immortal production. Mining from your main base is going to be difficult, but not impossible. Stargate coming in. Alright, so Immortal Stalker going to clear this out pretty easily. Going to resaturate the main base with a bunch of probes from your natural, which is oversaturated. And it was some crazy interesting harass. Very interesting opening there. And then these Stalkers come over. Harass a little bit, but they're horribly outnumbered. And there's an Immortal here, so that's not something you want to do. And then on the follow-up is Void Ray. So how many Stalkers do you have? Can you kill a Void Ray with them? FrankieSendo is producing nothing but probes right now. Second hallucinated Oracle comes in. And again, he pulls the probes. At some point, do not realize this is a fake Oracle. It never turns on Pulsar Beam. Maybe at this point he's figured it out? See, look how it dies. It goes poof instead of explosion. That's how you know. I'm not sure FrankieSendo's aware of that, though. That's a problem. Okay, so Stalker's in the main base for TheSwiss. He's following up with the Twilight Council. Got a Void Ray. Making an Oracle. Okay. Oh, okay. What I would love to see here is Oracle flies in. FrankieSendo says, another fake Oracle, huh? And then it destroys all of his probes. That would be funny. I would really enjoy that. Come on, TheSwiss, do it. Do the funny. Yes, he is sending it. He is sending it. Come on, Oracle. Be hilarious. Select the rocks. I did. That's okay. We're back on the Oracle now. More Void Rays on the follow-up here for the Swiss. Maybe hallucinate one and then have a real one with it? Okay, let's okay, I gotta see FrankieSendo's camera though. Hold on. FrankieSendo. Not looking. Oh gosh, is the Oracle just gonna go in?
Your probes are under attack.
Okay. So no, it wasn't a matter of he didn't take it seriously because he didn't even see it. He wasn't looking at it. That's very fun. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Problem is, pretty big Stalker Immortal army here. Oh, that Void Ray is going to die. Yeah. Not being microed at all. Dead Void Ray. Didn't even Prismatic Alignment against those Stalkers either. So that helps FrankieSendo. Gets up the ramp. There's a shield battery here, but now he's got high ground position from the Swiss's own base. Oh no. Void Ray, there you go. Prismatic Alignment does get fired up here, targeting the Immortal. Nicely done. The other Immortal gets sort of targeted also. Why are you attacking a Zealot with your Void Ray? No! Alright, well, Immortal dies anyway, but that could have been a lot better. Fall back to the shield batteries of the Swiss. Oh no, 3 slow Zealots are fighting now. Slow Zealots, surprisingly good against Stalkers, even though Stalkers are faster and ranged. You wouldn't think this would be a battle, but hey, you just killed one. Not too bad at all. Where did... 35 to 44 workers. Did he... only ended up losing 8 probes. Oh, okay. So he needs to send some of the probes down here now. Having a hard time keeping his bases equally saturated is Senor FrankieSendo. But man, that was some creative stuff. Hallucinated Oracles, Pylon blocking somebody's entire mineral line. Fleet Beacon on the follow here from the Swiss. I don't know if he wants Flux Fanes. I don't know if he wants to make carriers, but our guy is just making Stalkers. I mean, he does have an Immortal here as well. Yeah, I don't know. Swiss might die here. It's 22 to 6 army supply, and that's it. Yeah, good game, well played. Just got out-stalkered, tried to be sneaky, and FrankieSendo gets the win. So good harassment, good creative stuff from the Swiss, but sometimes when you're being creative and kind of feeling stuff out and doing weird stuff, you lose games, which is fair. I mean, hey, you figure stuff out, you try to adjust, you be better next time, and maybe you'll win the next time you do this. So GG, man. Way to go, the Swiss, and that's going to be it from me. Amazing. What a great cheese comp that was. I need to, like, somehow let you guys know how much better this one was than the last couple. Just the quality of the replays were much, much better and more interesting. So thanks for everybody who sent in replays this month. Do it again for next month, too. We can do stuff for July 2024. But, yeah, falconpaladin@gmail.com, subject of cheese. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Cheese compilation. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.